Hello, Facebook and YouTube. Aries, I began your reading, but the phone stopped. But we're back at it again. So, again, know these readings are general. Um, take what applies, let the rest fly. Um, and, excuse me, I guess that's the main point. But the first card out is the Nine of Wands. So, seem like you guys are on the defense, like at all times. Just not trusting of people. Always ready for a fight. But, again, the pre-shuffle, the messages that was coming out while I was shuffling is you going deeper spiritually, and taking your spiritual life to the next level, finding out what that is for you. So it makes sense that we have the Queen of Cups come out here because that's that gentle, mothering energy. The spirit guides want you to embrace the softer side of yourself. Because we all know that, Aries is rah, 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 rah. But we also know that you guys have a really deep loving side to you. Look at that, the Knight of Cups. Spirit is wanting you to operate in love more, not in this defensive energy. Let's get more clarity. Be more of your true, authentic self. Because we know you've been hurt. We've had your heart broken. And that's perhaps why you're in this defensive mode. You expect everyone to do that to you. But know that you have control over your emotions. You have control over the frequency of your vibration. Look at that star card in the center of your reading. Hope and guidance, that healing. There's healing that's, your spirit guides are wanting you to embark on this journey to choose love. To choose love. Look at all of these cards. So these cups and then the star. And I know it's hard. I know you got your walls up. I know you feel like you've been hurt. And perhaps within the home life. Look at that with the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Maybe it's family or people close to you that have hurt you. A twin flame, perhaps, who have hurt you. But know that, healing is here. The revelation is to come out of this mentality, of just seeing pain and hurt and fight and battles and having your walls up. Come out of that energy, because that's just going to keep bringing you more of the light. And I feel like you're tired of that. I feel like you want more. You want healing. You want love. You want to be able to just be that generous person that is deep within you. You want to release this heavy burden that you've been carrying around. And it's going to take you seeing things from a different perspective. It's going to take you acting in a different way. To drop your guard, drop the defenses. To again embark on a spiritual journey with the Hermit and the Chariot card. There's a lesson that you are needing to learn. Perhaps from seeing things, when you begin to look at things from a spiritual standpoint. Look at things from a spiritual standpoint. When it comes to the Hangman, the other way, this is like kind of seeing it from the 3D, what you can see out of your eyes or whatever. But the Hangman, when it's upside down, it's like seeing things from the spiritual realm, from the eyes of the universe, of God, of Source. What lessons were they trying to teach you? in the things that you've been through. You know, maybe they're trying to teach you how to master your emotions more. To know that you have the power at all times and you don't have to allow people and the things that they do to dictate your life. That you can move on to calmer waters, away from the deceit and the deception. King of Wands. And truly master yourself and bring about wish fulfillment. That's going to come when you can control your emotions and not just fly off the handle at any time. Yeah, we know that you're ruled by Mars, but you don't have to. You can channel that energy in a more productive way. You can use that Mars energy in a more productive manner. Okay? So again, clarifying the 9 of Wands, we have the 4 of Cups. Just being, like I said, defensive, not accepting love, not accepting all of the blessings that, you know, Spirit can bring to you. If you can't accept love, and, you know, and these all 3 Cups cards right here coming out over this Wand's energy. The Wand is your energy. This is your defensiveness, but there's love here that, you know, you are preventing yourself from showing and receiving. When you can't show love, it's hard for you to receive love. And so that's put you in this hardened energy, but you're not wanting to be there. You want to be more in this Queen of Cups energy. You're tired of the fight, you know, so you're just kind of over it. There's like chaos, there's confusion, but here's, you know, here's an opportunity for a new beginning in love, a blessing. Perhaps this is an apology coming to you, or an apology that you need to give, so that you can open up this, you know, this way of love. Open up yourself to receive love. I love ice, y'all. Nine of Swords coming out for the Queen of Cups. Anxiety, dark night of the soul. But the only thing that's going to combat this energy of this 9 of Swords, 9 of is that 9 of Wands? Yeah, 9 of Wands is love. You got to find a way to let love in. And then the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is an apology going out. There's an apology that you perhaps need to make. Get clarity on the Knight of Cups. And that apology is what's going to help you to move forward in willpower and determination. To help heal a broken heart, your broken heart. To heal the home life, or the 4 of Wands twice here. Or perhaps to heal a relationship with a twin flame. This is the guidance that Spirit, the universe, is guiding you to take. The World card. Ending a cycle, beginning a new one. Ending the cycle of, you know, just defensiveness and not trusting and not taking accountability in you know, sowing seeds of confusion, of, you know, there not being any direction in your life. An ending to that, because you're bringing about the balance that you need to elevate to the next level. So take the hope and the guidance that is being provided, you know, have the patience that you need to bring about the balance. Help you to balance out your emotions, and clarity on the Lovers, to choose love. Even in the face of abandonment, you know. And you know, there's healing happening when you can understand and see the beauty in rejection. See, no, because nothing happens without it just being part of your story at the end of the day, or you know, drawing it in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. We attract every situation that we encounter in our life. We attract in some way to teach us a lesson, to help us to grow, to help us to mature, to help us to, you know, really embrace who we are at the core, to truly accept who we are, to face the man in the mirror, to love ourselves enough that it doesn't matter who comes in or out of our life, that we will be firmly rooted and grounded in a stable foundation, with a stable foundation of love for self. Wow. And then the lovers come out. So this is about, you know, self-love. Overcoming that self-deceit. Maybe of you telling yourself that you're not worthy. Releasing that burden, Knight of Wands, and moving forward in a new fashion. Freeing yourself. The worst is over. You know, you've been through a lot of heartbreak, but all of the pain that you felt and experienced was to bring you to yourself, to help you to cultivate a self-love that is unwavering, a self-love that can take accountability for their actions, but also still see themselves as a queen, still see themselves as the star that they are when people abandon you. If people abandon you, it's not your problem, you know. Especially, I mean, if you didn't do anything, of course. But if you have done some things to cause these people to abandon you, then it's time for you to take accountability, you know, for any deceit or deception that you may have you know, put into the atmosphere. Because right now, it seems as though Spirit is calling you to grow. Wants to bring about the wish fulfillment that you want. But it's going to take you maturing. It's going to take you growing. It's going to take you choosing self responsibly and lovingly. Not being selfish. You know, awakening to that energy if you have been, and making things right. So let's see what Oracle card comes out for you. Again, like I said, you've been abandoned probably by, you know, loved ones, whether it's family, friends, or relationships outside of self, of course. And then you could have abandoned yourself too. Abandoned your true self for, you know, this defensive lifestyle that is not you. It's not your energy. It's not what, you know, Spirit will want you to be on. That's low vibration. And it's time for you to elevate and to move higher. But it's going to take you getting your energy right first, because you're not going to attract high vibrational people being in low vibrational energy, being in this defensive energy. You're blocking love from coming in, the right love, the love that's going to heal you, the love that's going to help you to release the burdens that you've been carrying all this time. You're not going to receive that being in this dwelling on the heartbreak, dwelling on the negative things, you know. So we have, but there's endless possibilities waiting for you. Okay? There's freedom here. Just have to see things from a different perspective. Alright. So the bottom of the deck card, we have this Wish Upon a Star. And remember, we have the star here in the center of your reading. You know, Spirit wants to bring about your dreams. It says intentions based on your desires and aspirations. The act of consciously committing to a vision, sacrificing something of value, gambling on yourself, trusting that dreams can become reality. The importance of daydreaming. Do you believe your dreams can become real, or do you shrug them off and chide yourself for being unrealistic? What if you could trust that the world around you holds promise you have not yet realized? Perhaps the point all along is not how something can happen, but the power of wishing and intending. We humans have multiple ways to ritualize owning a dream we want to see manifest in physical form. Think of a wishing well. You infuse a coin with your intention, tuning into the feeling of having a particular experience. Tossing the coin into the well, symbolizing the act of letting the how go. Walking away and allowing the universe to do its part in the co-creative partnership. Another method is to wish upon a star. In doing so, you also look back to our origins, for we are made of stardust. Today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. And you can't dream and play when you're in a defensive energy. It's time for you to embrace this childlike energy of the page, of love and forgiveness. Forgive those who have hurt you. Mend those relationships if you need to. You know, move forward in an apology with the Chariot card coming out with the Knight of Cups. Apologize where you need to apologize. And you know, and if that's not enough, then keep it moving. Just, you know, go look back, as this Knight of Wands is doing here with the Ten of Wands. Look back on, you know, any deception that you may have planted. Try to make things right the best of your ability, and just watch how things just flow. You know, you're gonna allow yourself to open up to this lightheartedness, to just intend and to dream and to play with different realities, even if it seems impossible. If it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star, then live as if your dream, as if your wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget that the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than figuring out the how. It shows the universe you are serious about playing the game of life, and you trust the essence of the partnership. Trusting the partnership with Spirit. Remember, I was saying in the beginning of the reading that, you know, it seems as though that you need to grow deeper spiritually. And again, to grow, to be able to grow spiritually, your energy has to be subtle. It can't be dense with defensiveness. It can't be dense with unforgiveness in your heart. It can't be dense with selfishness. Like I said here, sacrificing something of value. You may have valued your pride, but pride has no place in spirituality. Ego has no place within spirituality. It's all about, you know, letting go, releasing, forgiving, embracing that loving energy, that lightness, right? Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is a call to a twinkling star. The answer will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly. A wish is never wasted. Okay? Then we have birds of a feather. Wait a minute, that's wish upon a star. So that's overall energy. And then we have us clarifying the reading endless possibilities, unlimited potential, moving beyond limiting beliefs as you grow deeper spiritually, and to take care of all of that heaviness and the burden, releasing those burdens, and loving yourself, and moving forward in the energy of love. It says moving beyond limiting beliefs and the filter of an unhealed past, right? So healing the past, using your awareness to discern what is possible, and having the courage to leap beyond even that. It says you look at the world through the lens of your life experiences, personality, and conditioning. That filter determines whether you believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities. And there's no way you can believe in an abundant universe of endless possibilities if you're in this 9 of Wands energy. You know, it's time to flip that, to drop down your wall, to release the wall, and to embrace love. Embrace knowing that the universe is abundant, or various degrees of limitation and a finite range of options. Releasing that in that mentality. When your expectations, unconscious of, or otherwise, are based on lack, it's difficult to see what is truly available to you. Exactly. It says today, ask yourself what you believe. Are there limited potential outcomes to align your energy with? Do you know intuitively that there is more to life than meets the eye? And are you willing to act on that knowledge? As you believe, so will it be for you. As your energy will attract its match in the outer world. Exactly is what I'm saying. With this 9 of Wands energy, you're just going to attract more 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords type of energy. It's time to release that. You know, be in the energy of love so that you can attract that match. It says conditions meet expectations. Okay, either your world remains the way it is in various forms, yet it's essentially unchanging, or you become more. Everything shifts as you open yourself up to a greater version of you. Exactly. And a more meaningful life, discovering opportunities that better reflect your true self. Exactly, with the 9 of Cups here. Your true self, that loving self, that generous side of you. This is the nature of your dynamic relationship with the divine. That's when you can open up to the divine as well. It says today, stand with open arms, knowing that you are stepping into beauty, right? Into experiences that are potent and transformative. Recognizing the beauty in rejection, because it just is supposed to bring you closer to the divine, bring you closer to your higher self, to bring you closer to you, and loving yourself, valuing yourself. It says you are walking past the line that you and others drew long ago. Exactly. Leaping over what was and toward what will be. Exactly. You are more than you were. All right? So now, what is it that you want, Aries? The treasure is yours. You just need to believe it. What do you want to attract to your life? Be what you want to attract. And then we have birds of a feather. And that's basically just talking about that community. Once you, so as you do what the endless possibility card, it says is being what you want to attract, then you're going to attract, birds of a feather as well. It says sharing community, a sense of belonging, fellowship, like-hearted people, understanding the concept of the we before me, no longer being selfish, but, healing yourself, but also acting in with acts of service, you know, acts of service that doesn't, you know, that isn't for profit monetarily, but just being generous and loving and just a good human being. Forgiveness, so that you can draw those types of relationships to you. Relationships that are not just using you for what you can do, but truly just love you. Alright. I'm going to end it there. I hope that made sense for you. I'm not really sure. It's kind of all over the place for me, but yeah, most definitely an ending of a cycle, and freedom is here for you. It's just going to take a different outlook. It's going to take you looking through a different set of eyes, you know, seeing things, you know, looking at things from a different perspective through the eyes of spirit. All right. Again, I hope that helps. I love you all, and until next time, peace.